Okay, hello everyone. This is Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. And I am doing a sponsored video for designbundles.net. I'm here at their website and they have lots of bundles available. Bundles of graphics that you can use commercially. And I have the Mega Craft bundle today that I'm working with, and there's 40,000 different images, patterns, craft files. It is a $6,000 value that you're getting for $99. And if you want to see how much it really is, just come right over here and I'll show you. There are 40 parts. Each part has a ton, if you can see, just crazy. Each one has that at least over 1,000, if not a couple thousand elements, and there's 40 parts. So this will set you up for life for all things bright and happy. There's all sorts of little kids things, space, and I think I've seen pirates, and there's backgrounds, and there's flowers, and there's hearts, and there's all sorts of different things. It's not really vintage, it's more modern and kid and friendly and happy. And so I just thought it would be great to do a little bit of a different theme. So we're actually going to be doing a Photoshop tutorial today, and we're going to open up Photoshop, and I have already selected one of the backgrounds, which is this pink background that has these white polka dots, and I've already changed the opacity to 50%. Here's 100%. It is bright, and I want to be able to write over it because we're going to be making a journal in a video in the next week sometime in the next week. So if I change this to 50%, I've lightened it. You're going to hear my voice being really loud in the background because my computer is in the middle of the house and I can't get away from that. So just saying. So this is at 11 inches by 8.5 inch canvas. And I can actually drag this ruler to 5.5, and that gives me a light blue line. It does not save the line. It does not print the line. It's just there for me, the designer, to know kind of where the middle of the page is, because if I'm folding this page in half to put in my journal, I kind of want to know. So I'm going to do a tea themed one. So I'm going to go to download, not download, they're in my desktop. I've already downloaded Mega Bundle 1 and Mega Bundle Part 28. The 28 one had the backgrounds, and that's where I got the polka dot. But I'm going to go into Bundle 1, and I am going to find, there was one called Tea Time. Actually, I was starting to name some of them so I could find them. Tea Time. So I want you to see these adorable images. Look at how cute. You can get them JPEG or PNG. I'm working with PNG because it is a transparent background, so you don't have a white box around it. Makes it super easy, but look at how sweet. So I'm going to start off grabbing, actually I'm going to make this super easy. I'm going to grab all of them and open them so I can have them all in my photo bin down at the bottom. It might take just a minute to open, but they are all opened. And I'm going to go to my photo bin. They're all down here. I can just grab whatever one I want. I don't know why my opacity is at 50% on this one. That's weird. Different colors. Okay, so this one, yeah, we're going to go with that. Get my pink background. Grab my tea time, drag it up. So cute. And then we're just staying super, super simple. I'm not getting into, you know, anything crazy today. I might even make this pink background slightly lighter. Let's see, how light do I want to go? Okay, I like that. That is opacity 25% for the background. That way you can really see this tea time a little better. And I'm also going to add a little shadowing. So I click on tea time, right click, edit layer style, drop shadow, and put it in about half. Did that do it? Yeah, it adds a little bit of a shadow, not much. Sometimes it's a little bit more apparent than that, but that says tea time. I'm going to go back to my photo bin down here. And look at this cute, cute, cute little tea bag. How sweet is that? I mean, it's just, sometimes we just like happy things. And we're going to place it over here, right there. Just a little tea bag. And then maybe we'll grab a teacup or a teapot. Let's see. Here's a cute teacup that kind of goes with our colors that we're going with. And you can rotate the images too. Like if I prefer the cup standing up straight than tipping. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, let's see. I could even tip this. This is all digital design is you just keep working with it until you like the way it looks. So we have that, and then maybe we got the cup. I'm leaving lots of room for writing. That is cute. And then we have the little tea bag over here. So how cute is that? So there's just a little page that's super simple. We've added a couple of elements and we have a wonderful journal page. Now, if we wanted to, you know, we could add a ton more elements, either from other items. We could go through all of the files, or we could pull out other files that we normally work with and continue to layer and play with it. But I'm just showing you how in just a couple minutes you can make some really cute pages. So we're going to go ahead and save this. So we're just going to say File, Save As, and we need to save it as, we'll save it on the desktop, and we'll save it as a JPEG. And then I'm going to just call this Tea Time Page 1 and save. I like to have my quality at 9 if I'm printing it. It's a high quality. And then we're going to make another one. And I want to keep all of my backgrounds this light pink polka dot. So instead of creating a new page, I am just going to come up here to the right, and I'm going to delete everything I've added to the page. I've already saved it, so it didn't go anywhere. But here's my canvas again, and I don't have to drag it back on. I'm going to look back down here, and I think this is a really cute cup. My boys are super loud. Sorry about that. And we're going to add some text. And I want a typewriter font just because I love typewriter. So I do have one here that I got from Font Squirrel, which is for free. And it is called American Typewriter. And I'm going to go American Typewriter Condensed Light. Doesn't matter. And then I'm going to say nothing. Oh, I'm in pink. Let's change that to black so we can see that. And well, that might, okay, go to text, try that again. They're loud. Hey, Mr. Z, Mr. Z. Hey, Mr. Z, quiet down, okay, please? I am right in the middle of the house, everybody. There's nothing I can do about this, so thank you for being. If you want a Photoshop tutorial, you will have lots of noise in the background. Nothing better than a cup of tea. And if I wait till they're back in school, this video will be late. So we're not doing that. So we say nothing better than a cup of tea. We're just going to put that up at the top. I think it's super sweet. We're going to look back here and we're going to grab this little teaspoon. And I love how that yellow coordinates. And we're just going to put it up in the corner of this other page. I might even straighten it. I don't know that I like, oh, it's kind of crickety anyway, so that might be okay. We're going to stick that right there. I like that, just a little spoon. We're keeping it super, super simple. There's maybe a little heart, right? Just add some sweetness to it, right? And we're, I don't know, do I want to make the heart big behind the spoon? I could do that. That's kind of cute. Or I could make the heart, I kind of like the bigger heart with the spoon kind of resting on it. And then, yeah, that's really cute. Nothing better than a cup of tea. And we could even say, let's see, we could say 2 scoops of sugar, please. Just sweet little, you know, you could say anything you wanted, but they're just little sweet tea sayings. And so we're going to say File, Save As, and desktop again. So we're going to say Tea Time Page 2. We are going to save it as a JPEG again and save. Again, we're going to remove everything but the pink polka dot to make another page. We're going to go back down, look at all of our images, and we haven't used a teapot yet. So I'm going to pull up a teapot, and I'm going to have it in this corner like it is pouring out tea. And maybe this cup, I don't know if I want it, oh, well, I really don't want it to look like it is tipping over. Okay, and I'm going to just put that cup down here. As you can see, that blue line down the middle, I know where it's going to fold, so I know where I want to put the little cup. Makes it super, super easy. And then on the other side, we don't have a whole lot of images left, but that doesn't mean we can't still do something. Let's create a little bit of a super simple pattern. So I'm going to take this cup and make it kind of small, straighten it out because I really don't like a crooked cup of tea. And we're going to make a side border here. So we have a cup of tea, and then we are going to add a teapot, and we will add this other teapot right here, and we'll make that quite a bit smaller as well, just to kind of, that might be too small, make it the right size to go with this cup. And then what I'm going to do is select the cup, hit shift on my keyboard, select the teapot, and now it's selected both of them. Go over to the right side, right click and say duplicate layers, and OK. Now it's duplicated them, so I can grab and pull down, and I'm just kind of making a little duplicate those layers again, and I've made just a little simple pattern. There may be other ways to do it. This is the way that I do it. I've just, whoops, I'm not great at lining everything up. You do not have to be a master graphic designer to make cute things. So here's another page. We'll say File, Save As, okay, Tea Time Page 3, right? And we want that as a JPEG, and save. So we're going to just do one more page. I'm going to give you these pages as a freebie. The link to download them will be in the description box of this video. You may want to download them because we're going to make a sweet little project with them in the next video. So File, New, nope, we don't need new. We're going to keep that same background, and we're going to delete everything but the background. Drag all that to there. Okay. So I think we've pretty much used most everything on here. I don't know if I don't think we use this. Honestly, that looks sort of like expected genie to come out of that teapot. My goodness. Okay. So here we go. Just straighten it maybe a little bit there, and then I'm going to grab this red teapot on the other side. Again, you could add so many elements, but I'm trying to do something simple. If you are super new to using Photoshop elements and you just want to make cute little additions to your journals or your note cards or anything, you do not need to layer thousands or hundreds or even dozens of items. You can have a sweet background with some sweet images, and you're just doing simple layering, simple adjusting, and you have some really sweet things to work with. So we have the two teapots facing each other. We're going to grab our text again, and in this corner, we're going to, yeah, we could say, let's see, tea is one of my favorite things. I'm getting a tickle in my throat, and I need a cup of tea, obviously. Oh, and okay, see how I just accidentally drug that background? I can edit, undo, and over here, click on the background and the lock. They're so loud. I'm so sorry, you guys. I just, it is what it is. And then maybe on this side, we'll say, tea time is the best time. And you could say anything you wanted to say. I'm going to put this one right down here just because I like that. So then I'm going to say File, Save As, and JPEG, and then I'm going to say Tea Time Page 4 and save that to my desktop, JPEG, and I think I've got that all right. Okay, save, and okay. So we have made 4 different pages. If we minimize that, we should be able to find them. Saved them all to the desktop. So here's page 1, page 2, page 3, and page 4. And I'm going to open each one again so we can remember what we did. So here is our first simple tea time. Actually, there's an easier way to open them all at once. I'm on an iMac. It could be very different for you. Oops, that did not work. Sometimes there's a glitch in it. Okay, trying to make sure they're playing The Floor is Lava. So you can see here's tea time. Here is nothing better than a cup of tea and 2 scoops of sugar, please. Then we have a simple tea one here, and then we have tea is one of my favorite things, and tea is the best time. Well, that is not what we wanted to say. So it was a good thing we double checked. We're going to go back over here, and tea time is the best time. Now that's not going to fit quite the way I want it to. So I might actually put it, oh, I can just make it smaller. I can do that. Just drag it a little bit smaller. No problem. Tea time is the best time. And then we will say file save as tea time page 4 and replace my file. Should be fixed now. We'll go back and double check. We will open with my preview. Yep, so here's this one, and this one. So I'm going to have a Google Drive link for you so you can get these 4 pages, and we're gonna go make a journal in the next video, so be on the lookout for it. I hope to have the next video up sometime in the next 24 hours, but if it is not there, do not be alarmed. It will for sure be up sometime in the next week. It just depends upon how smoothly putting the audio together with this file and getting it all uploaded goes. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you Design Bundles for sponsoring this. This is just a teeny, tiny, tiny, tiny glimpse of what you can make with this mega pack. I've only used 2 small files out of thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of files. So as you can see, you could create from now until almost eternity with everything in this, and you will definitely be seeing more of these images from me. In my work, I want to do a little bit more bright and happy, as well as my traditional vintage. So I hope you enjoyed tea time. I will see all of you in the next video. Trying to stop the recording on this might be fun. So stop screen recording.